Oh god, this is. Why is it such a tiny little. God, the menu. Hold on. Configurations. F4. Full screen. Okay. Okay, also that takes me to the ending screen for some reason. Let's go here. Okay. There you go. I'm just grabbing some water. Because God knows there's gonna be a lot of reading. Alright, let's continue. So, last time, Grandpa is growing. He's a growing boy. We gave him some food. We taught him a few things. Now, I think we are good. We can end the week and move on to the next. Oh, also, if you guys might have noticed, but I already made some highlights of the previous stream. That way, you don't have to sit through the whole thing if you just wanna watch certain parts. Also, I don't need to. I don't need to upload a 6-hour video to YouTube later. I can just upload these in individual parts. Okay. Documents acquired. We got a lot. Okay. Knowledge you acquired this week has given you access to new conversation topics to discuss with Grandpa. Language. Yes. That's a thing that Grandpa is not quite great at yet. Mrs. Richards approached me the other day in order to remark on Adrian's development. She noted how much more at ease she appeared when called upon in class, or when asked to participate in group exercises. I told her I had seen this change happening as well, and that as much as I would like to take credit for it, I can only guess dimly at what might be reshaping her attitude. Miss Richards posted that posited. There you go, fun word. That it was perhaps Adrian's family moving into their grandfather's property that caused the change. It apparently is out in the country in a wooded area full of wide open space and far from the bustle and noise of the city. The grandfather, Dr. Jacob Hart, had jointly purchased the land with the university. He was employed. He was employed with, and began constructing what he was intending to be a satellite campus for a begrowing. Not quite sure what that word is. I feel like I heard it before, but I'm not finding the pronunciation in my brain files. Psychological anthropology program. He had a hand in establishing. Thanks, Well. Right. I am gonna need a lot of water here. A little stretch. You know, I just woke up like an hour ago. My sleep schedule has been weird. Really freaking weird. Like, I struggle to wake up in bed. I was planning to take like a 2-hour nap and ended up being 6 hours. So I just spent the most of the day just resting. It was nice, to be honest. Only one building ever ended up being constructed after Dr. Hart died in a car accident when driving back from the property one day. Eerily, at the exact same time, a grad student who was assisting Dr. Hart on some sort of project at the property vanished without a trace. Oh, it's one of those days, huh? I still remember when I had to stay up basically until like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. To pick up one of my friends from the train station. This was like after New Year's, like on New Year's Day. I had to pick him up from like Frankfurt train station, and holy shit! If you've never been to a German city, especially a big German city, on the day of like the New Year, it is an absolute war zone. It was absolutely desolate. That whole city just empty, full of crows, the smell of gunpowder, and just trash everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Like I can't even imagine the kind of parties that happened last night. And when he arrived, we were like looking for a store that was open, like a restaurant or something. Most of them are closed. There was one at the train station, like an Asian restaurant in the station, and we had time for the train arrived, right? So we sat down and ate, ordered some food, and like a couple of guys who were just absolutely hammered. They're just like completely hungover. Just came over and like sat with us and started telling us about the party they had at their penthouse. Like Germans party really fucking hard on New Year's. They go wild with the fireworks, honestly. In my city, I remember like we went up to like the castle up there, and like there was like a whole party up there, just people getting around and like drinking and like yeah, firing fireworks. It went so hard to the point that the government closed off the castle next year. Yeah. All right. The property sat in disuse for years as it was tied up in legal battles between Dr. Hart's next of kin and the university. The vanished grad student family and the other student Dr. Hart was working with. Eventually, the case was settled out of court. Only recently did the property fall into the possession of Adrian's mother. Yeah, I wasn't drinking, but like I was just like hanging around, just enjoying the fireworks. And I had some friends there as well. So like I didn't buy any fireworks, but like they gave me some of theirs. So we were just like firing them ourselves. At one point, because the land there is a slope, one of the fireworks, one of the those like boxes that you light up and then it shoots multiple rockets, right? Someone placed it there in the middle because there was we had like a little circle there where everyone was just throwing fireworks in the middle. Someone placed it in the middle, but they didn't secure it properly. So, and they lit it, and as it was lighting up, it tipped towards us and started firing into the crowd. Yeah, fireworks can be very dangerous. Thankfully, I don't think anyone got hurt in that incident. But oh god, that was close. Obviously, I was not going to relate this whole tragic story to Adrian, who, for all I know, believes that her grandfather is still to be still living in the basement of his home. Besides, I thought she might already know all of this. As American kids confidently say, "Fuck fireworks." Really? I thought you guys liked them. But yeah, they can be very dangerous. You need to treat them with a bit of respect. Perhaps the elaborate story she was constructing was her own way of escaping the morbid details of a life, or perhaps lives, cut short by the cruel force of fate and the cynical adults who squabbled in the aftermath. Dogs? Oh, oh, because fireworks would just scare dogs and make them bark all night. Ah, I see. I determined perhaps that storytelling she was and continuing to engage in should not be encouraged by me. At least not in the way I went about it before, where I made active inquiries into her strange fantasy of a semi-sentient ball of skin. When I saw Adrian, I did not bring up her grandpa or ask questions about his growth. Adrian could not stop talking about it, however. I had no choice but to wither her bizarre and enthusiastic effusions about her new best friend. Hello, Adrian. You still look like you have allergies. Adrian, maybe we can talk about something else. I'm not sure I'm following you exactly. He's getting so big. He has so many whiskers that come out, and I can see them move around when I think about him. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm so happy Grandpa is back. He's so much cooler than Mom and Dad. Once again, for what it's worth, I have put down the story she told me as best as I could. Adrian once again told me about growing her grandma. Oh, hello, we're back here. Examine? Okay. uh, Cash. Trash pile. Right, I forgot we need to clean. I thought I saw like some sort of ball or like sea urchin looking thing when I was coming downstairs. Could be my eyes. Oh, is that a kiwi? Kiwi! Looks edible, I might like it. Okay. Ah, the bulbous growth. It's still here. Okay, I don't have a light still. Wait, what? Okay. None. I do have a paper doll, but I don't have a face to add to it. A cabinet. Let's do a little cleaning first. Make sure that we get through all this. Who's making this mess every week? Is it my parents or is it Grandpa? Because I don't appreciate it. I have to come down here and clean every single week. Oh, okay, that's clean. I still don't have anything for that. Right, speaking of America, that reminds me. Apparently the Destiny mobile game is having a closed alpha right now. And I was gonna like participate, I was gonna like play it as well. But it turns out the closed alpha is only in America, in the US and Canada. Damn it, man. I was actually kind of looking forward to it. Canada too. You can't be numero uno if you're sharing it with someone. Potato. Okay. Life. That's a fun word. Okay. Search trash pile. Okay, we already did that. Search painting. Okay, we already did that. I'll have to ask Nell. I'll have to ask Nell and Karen what they think about the game. I think Nell also registered for the closed alpha, so maybe she got in. Ooh, paper. And all clean. Indecision. Okay. There's another bulbous growth. Oh. Oh, there's another bulbous growth. Why? Alright. Let's go say hi to Grandpa. Enter. Grandpa. Okay, he needs 3 items of food this time. Where it starts. Okay. Let's go to the study corner. Are we gonna find new papers here, or is it gonna be much the same? Okay, this one's empty. Cabinet 1 is empty. Research cabinet. I can see something here. I don't know if that's actually something, though. No, I think it's just some generic papers. Yeah, it looks like generic papers. Okay, nothing there. Cabinet 3 is empty. Medical device. Oh, there's more! There were more from last time. Okay. We have taken to calling it whiskers, though of course some have interpreted it as hair, or needles, or quills. But whiskers is more accurate, as the needles are really more like suppressionary follicles? Or spines. A nerve net distributed throughout the morphology of these spines resembles that of genus Hydra, but have melon sheaths that are functionally the same as vertebrae. As we can see in the X-ray, each spine is laden with a dense optical arrangement similar to compound eyes. The Hydra connection is assuredly worth investigating with regard to organisms' capacity for regeneration and anecdotal deathlessness. It certain is a robust enough creature to inspire marvel that is not untinged with fear. Does it see through, like, the whiskers? What's this? Exposure to mammalian forms, part of a series of zoomorphic influence, led to further understanding of the propagation's ability to simulate the somatic stem cells that constitute fully developed animals. I write stimuli in the previous statement because examining the tissue of each propagation leads me to believe its amazing capacity for accelerated growth of vastly different forms comes from its cell level mutability. And yet, at no time does it function as the thing it becomes, except in the sense that it mimics it. That is to say, when Whiskers is removed from dormancy and replicates a rabbit morphology, it's not seeing from the rabbit's eyes nor smelling from the rabbit's nose, but pretending that it does and doing a very good job at it. Okay, next one. This radiograph was taken at or around growth cycle 4. The strange thing about it was the subject of the image was found nowhere near the enclosure. It's almost like a piece of whiskers fell off and scurried into the corner. Why did you not catch it? I feel like we've learned a lot since then, but at the time, I remember speaking about about morphology being weird and not really even resembling any extensomorphic structure, besides maybe a cuttlefish. Then I happened to open the thing up. Okay, inside were all these little dead amoeba-like things, but they all sort of looked like they had faces that were just barely there. After I took the radiograph, I gathered it up and went to go through it in the biohazard bin. As I walked by the bars of the enclosure, I could hear Whisker suddenly going wild, flopping around and grunting excitedly. Could it have smelled the cuttlefish thing? Would it eat its own production? I guess it's technically flesh. Thus, this is beyond the scope of the project, but it could be that without the stimuli of an active brain, or more specifically, a healthy and active brain capable of face recognition and a theory of mind, Whiskers began to pull whatever it can from the limited data available to it. Again, this is not our focus at this time, but I feel a note of Dr. Hart just in case. Left a note for Dr. Hart just in case he wanted to take a look. Okay, that's that. Great. Wonderful. Let's go to the kitchen corner, search the fridge, see what we have. Pear! Okay, cool. Yay. Lower fridge. Strawberry. Let's prepare food. An appealing item. Let's give him, I don't know, a battery and hide it inside a pear. Yeah. Or the potato would be better. I don't know. Actually, let me go and go see Grandpa. Oh, hi, Grandpa. Peppy, I'm sorry. Okay. Grandpa's gums are bleeding slightly, and its skin seems overly dry. It may need food packed with vitamin C. A kiwi fruit would be an excellent remedy. Hi, Shiki. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. Oh god, you guys are almost there. Thank you, Shiki. Okay, if we
I can
beat
kill you.
if we beat the community challenge, do we just go
I can
straight
tell you.
into Alien Isolation, or
It didn't work. 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 It didn't work.
do we leave it for like the end there? I might just decide to go straight into it once we get it. Next stream, it's okay probably. It's up to you. I mean, we're not gonna play through the whole thing. That's the thing. We're not gonna be playing through the whole thing. Probably what I have in my mind is probably like maybe go through like finish the hospital section, because for some reason whenever I think of that game, that section is always the one that's stuck in my mind. Either that, or we could do like the survivor mode. Again, this is not normal Alien Isolation. It's gonna be it's gonna be way worse. This is called Alien Isolation True Nightmare, where there's up to 3 xenomorphs, and they're all smarter than the usual one. It's horrible. So it's definitely a step up from last time. Honestly, Nightmare wasn't that bad. All right, let's say hi to Grandpa. Hey, or I guess let's feed him first. Hi, Grandpa. I hate this much. Why does this make me so here, Grandpa, you want a kiwi? Indifferent, but will accept. Okay. Right. Here you go. Here you go. Get a kiwi. Oh. Okay. All right. How about fiberglass insulation? Do you like that? Grandpa Grimm says. Okay, so he doesn't like the fiberglass. Do you like the potato? Where's the potato? Indifferent. Okay, you're fine with the potato. I'm gonna keep the potato there. How about a strawberry? Right, here you go. Have the strawberry. Oh god. Let's I'll try and hide the berry inside the potato. Hide the berry inside the potato. Conceal. A berry concealed in the soft potato flesh. What about the fiberglass? Can hide it inside the pear, apparently. Insulation is concealed in the soft pear flesh. Okay. Hi, Grandpa. Let's, you want some food? Oh, I hate this so much. Concealed berry. Wait, did it say that Grandpa was able to detect the unappealing item? Is unable to detect the unappealing item food. Okay. Here you go. Have some insulation. The meal seems to cause some indigestion. With a sudden lurch, Grandpa empties stomachs into the floor. Oh. The contents pull together in front of the cage. Are we good now? Did he? Grandpa makes a plaintive whine, clearly disappointed in the lack of sustenance. His dejected look. Okay. Okay, so it needs actual food. So I can give him concealed stuff if I want him to throw it up. Some stomach content. Okay. I got a key. Let's, I'm gonna feed him the insulation. Or should I feed him the battery? Okay. Okay, here you go. Have some berries. Finds it palatable. Okay, there you go. Appears to have been sufficient. Grunts in appreciation, Luke moves towards his favorite corner. Great. Great. Let's go back. I got a key. So for the cabinet. Bottom drawer. Pops up. Oh, hello. A photo of your mother as a young woman. The recognition of this face kicks off a cascade of emotions and meaning deep within your psyche. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Enter. Let's teach Grandpa. Okay, that's that. Okay. Teach Grandpa. How about you learn the word life today? Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. We're learning words with Grandpa. Oh, God. Come on. Me? Grandpa, you're making this very hard. Lie. Okay, there we go. Lie. Okay. We're almost there. Ew, this is so hard. You're almost there. Okay, come on. I need to focus. Oh, I need to focus so hard for this. We learned longer words than this, Grandpa. Stop making this one so hard. Just an E. You've done E's before. Okay, thank God. We'll learn about life decisions, Grandpa. Yeah. Grandpa's growing, but he'll need to learn about a lot of things. And I'm regretting. How does the minigame work? You basically need to move that little dot into the red corner. Like whatever red segment. But the thing is the dot doesn't want to stay there at all. It's really weird. Having completed the lesson, you take a look at the back of the vocabulary module, a card, and notes there written by the administrators of the past. Life. Part of the vocabulary and vocalization module P29, concept of formation. And general pronunciation comments, none. But yeah, he heard it a lot. Had a lot of trouble with that one. Model comments, see below. At week 3 of Growth 25, Whiskers, it's called Whiskers by the way, appear to recall some information from a previous growth cycle. We cannot be sure that this was really the case. For all we know, it was interpreted as it's recollecting this information was really it's drawing semantic content from one of our recollections of it and redeploying it with that relation or contextualization. For the sake of our safety and for the sake of the scientific inquiry, we are attempting to draw out from Whiskers whether it somehow retains knowledge from previous cycles in its morpholactic nucleus. We did not think it was possible the nucleus, though complex and incredible in its regenerative abilities, was capable of this, and that the nerve network that grew from it made up the base of Whisker's mind. And so we are now attempting to ask Whiskers, as best as we can, if it has ever died or what it might remember if it did. Yeah, great. Okay. Why did. Hello? Oh, I have a picture of mom. I have a picture of mom and I have a paper doll, and I glue these together. Tangible sin. Okay. Oh, this thing is weird. This thing is weird. Well, we still have one more lesson. So let's go teach Grandpa another word. Our word today is indecision. Something I'm completely wrecked with. Indecision. Come on. Come on, Grandpa, you can do it. You can do it. Indecision. Yeah. Good job. Good job. You're doing great. You're doing great. It's use those non-existent lips. Such wonderful vocal cords. How's that so much easier than life? Like, that actually sounded pretty nice. Sounded pretty good. Indecision, part of vocabulary and vocalization module F23, Theory of Mind. General pronunciation comments, articulation problems, possible trouble in diaphragm? Diaphones. I had no idea how to pronounce that word. Module comments, see below. We are introducing the latest growth of Whiskers to more subtle social cues and testing its ability to judge mental states and participants in conversation. The semantic content that flows to Whiskers via its psi field is still becoming muddled and slipped without distinction into conversation, although our intention of instilling in it a solid theory of mind will perhaps make it begin to understand that we do not know what it knows or know what we are without our control. Sending us to it. One would think a theory of mind seems to develop as part of its mutation process. In order to hunt sapient beings, it must be able to deceive them. In order to deceive, it must be able to make certain metacognitive judgments. For example, if their deception appears to be working, or how one ought to be deceived. We may never see it develop a theory of mind anytime soon, as Dr. Hart has disallowed a cycle of Whiskers growth to live into the beginning of maturity. This thing is so weird. It's like a psychic predator that tries to mimic whatever is around it. It's just it like takes input. It reads people's minds. It reads the minds of everything around it and forms itself into something from those thoughts. it doesn't quite understand what it's doing. Like, for example, one of the texts that we read before said that if it mimics like a rabbit, then it's not like seeing through the rabbit's eyes or like smelling through the rabbit's nose. It's just pretending that it does and doing a very good job at it. So it's really weird, and now I'm growing it so it can be my grandpa. So weird. All right, you wanna talk, Grandpa? Grandpa sends your request. It approaches the bars and begins to unknit its skin. The inner grandpa, though still not fully formed, is revealed. May be fruitful to speak with it, if it can respond. Hello, Grandpa. Can you have little legs now? Ask about Wish. Grandpa still struggles somewhat to speak due to its underdeveloped tongue, mouth, and jaw. However, it manages to rasp out an answer. Hunger is not enough. On the walls of the cave, the otar can be hunger transformed. Desire is filled by pain. Your grandpa does not have the right words. Right now, I can only say I love you. Love is not enough, though. Desire is not enough. Project it outwards. Make it true to yourself. If only in symbol, then it will be enough. And for me and for you. Okay, I need to project my desire more, so he develops better. Grandpa's shell. Something to grow in. My skin is not the doll's skin. My skin is not like your skin either. I can still feel your eyes on me inside my shell. I have many eyes to see, but I do not need them as much as I need your eyes, with which I can understand as seeing me. There is a cycle of attention. You give me myself, but I'm still not that. Slowly I form a human shape, and you see me more as human, and I become that. But the biohazard bin, you weren't able to talk about this last time. They kept putting me in a box, sleeping, and then set a light, and then in a box in the corner, in the darkness. Most of you couldn't read then. The scribe came and wrote that everyone said. They wrote on strips of bark with thin reeds. No, it was not that. It was a paper posted somewhere. It had words to open the box. I was half dead in the box, and the part of me that dies was put there for a long time. That part of me and other things they threw in a refuse pile. Papers that they discarded. Is he talking like at the beginning of human development? He said like most of you couldn't read. About language. Grandpa is old. My lives were easier before I made myself to speak and before you made clothes to wear and rules to obey. Your grandpa remembers. I have learned much in many lives and deaths. Keep speaking with me. I love talking to you and learning from you. And it helps your grandpa so much. Soon I'll be everything you would like me to be. Goodbye, Grandpa. Okay. Offer mother doll. Okay. Grandpa doesn't appear interested at the moment. Okay. Maybe next week he'll be more interested. Alright, I think we're good. Let's end the week here and move on to the next. Oh, this game is so creepy. Like the visuals and subject is so unsettling. It's really nice. I like it. Right. Keep going. It's a lot of reading though. Week 4. It's been a month of growing my own grandpa. The time I spent compiling an evaluation on Adrian is almost up, and I still can't say what to make of her change in mood. It is, of course, the case that the child of Adrian's age are nowhere near finished learning and growing. I may have to simply be happy that Adrian was able to improve her attitude. However, something in the odd occasion and occasionally grotesque story she continues to bring up to me still strikes me as meaningful. How's your week been, Adrian? Grandpa's almost ready. He's almost finished. Well, sort of. He's almost as big as a shell now. He has a face, and he can talk pretty well and almost has legs. I see. As before, I have put down the story she told me as best as I could. Once again, Adrian told me about growing her grandpa. Okay. I think my goal this week maybe I should find like a razor or something I can cut the bulbous growth with. Okay, no. Right, let's clean trash. Clean the trash. Clean it, clean. Do they not like have a trash bin? Is they just like are my parents just throwing the trash down to the basement every single week? A bar of soap isn't real food, but Grandpa might eat it, however. Great, okay. Okay, I still can't go in the darkness. There's a bulbous growth here too. Why? Hi, Purin. Hello. How you doing today? Why are there so many bulbous growths? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to Spookathon 2 Electric Boogaloo. We're just continuing where we left off with growing my grandpa, and then we'll move on to other games. Oh, hello, paper. Meaning. Okay, got a new word. The drawers. I'm getting fast at this. Alright. Nothing there. Bottom drawer. Nothing there either. Very creepy. Very unsettling. It is genuinely so unsettling. I like it. It's not like scary, it's just like really, really unsettling. Like it makes you uncomfortable. Okay, and that flatbread. Cool. You can eat that. Doing this again, just to make sure that there's nothing that spawns again. Okay, it's all clean, but it doesn't say that it's... Ah, there you go. There was a little piece of trash up there. Okay. What about this other trash pile? There's another bulbous growth. Why do you need to describe it as bulbous? It's just... Paper. Is that another word for Grandpa? Is that a brain? Okay, it's a mushroom. Symbol. Okay. Great. Don't have anything to cut the bulbous growth with still. Grandpa might throw up a razor if I feed him something. Go to the study corner. Is it educational? No. Look at the cabinets. If there's nothing in this cabinet, then I'm just gonna assume that there isn't anything in the other cabinet as well. Because we tried this last week as well. Okay, there's nothing. I don't think anything spawns in these cabinets. Let's go to the kitchen corner. Let's prepare some food. Actually, wait. First fridge. An apple. Looks absolutely rotten. And a jackfruit. Okay, collect all the food. We got all the food for Grandpa. An appealing item. Let's give him a bar of soap and hide it inside the apple. Okay, and so let's go say hi to Grandpa. Oh my goodness gracious, you're so big now. You examine Grandpa, noting its movements, respiration, and general mood. Grandpa seems fatigued and almost anemic. Some of its spine appear brittle, perhaps due to more cooperative effect, an iron-rich meal like meat. Didn't I say I shouldn't eat? I shouldn't feed it meat. Let me just poison him a bit with concealed battery. Can you drop a razor for me, Grandpa? Consumes the meal, seemingly causing it some indigestion. Okay. Go to Grandpa. Oh, he's not happy. Examine stomach content. Oh, scissors. Cool. I can go feed him the meat now. You can't feed. The scientist who worked on this before said, or well, not the scientist, the shaman who gave the scientist this thing, that you probably shouldn't feed it meat. Appears to create incision. In the oily cavity, a powerful smell of rot arises, and many small beings lay motionless and dead. However, just barely hear a near silent slithering of something, or maybe it's your imagination. Oh! Oh no! Why? I don't like this. Wait. But if I want Grandpa to grow up big and strong, I should probably give him some meat. Maybe. Don't want him to be anemic now, do I? Isis. Oh. Anthropoid remnant? A self-sufficient animal from animal form knit together from years of ambient thought, left to crawl around the basement. Grandpa may enjoy the flesh. Why is it so squishy? Little friends! Yay, we learned another word. We have another topic to talk to with Grandpa. Wasn't there other bulbous growths? There's another one here. Squish, squish. Okay. Look inside. Oh, is there another one here? Hi, Lena. Hi. Okay, you guys need one more person, and you got them. I really should have like increased the amount more. Then again, it was. Hey, it's there. Okay, it was my fault that I wasn't able to finish all the games yesterday. I had to call a friend. Oh no. Okay. Great. Let's go find another bulbous growth. I think there was another one somewhere here. Yes, there is. Okay. Why did Grandpa have scissors inside of him? Squish, 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 squish. Hi AJ. Okay. Great. Well, congrats, you guys. I guess we're playing Alien Isolation after this. Okay. There's the bulbous growth. Okay. It really is a yearly tradition at this point. Here's the thing. So I downloaded a mod, but I'm not quite sure how I can check if it's like actually working. I did like download like the Vortex mod manager so that, you know, it can be hassle-free. I don't think I really have a way to check that if it's really working well until we're actually in it. There is one other mod that I was thinking of downloading, and that's Thomas the Tank Engine. Okay, let's give him the anthropoid one. Excited for this? Okay. Here you go. Do it? Okay. Maybe like later at the end of stream, we can after we finish all the games, we can download the Thomas the Tank Engine and see what that's like. Okay. We're taking a look at this after the feeding. Wait, what did it say? Boskus! God. Oh god, do not summon the demons here. Do not go defrosting the demons already. It's still November. Okay, so we gave it... How's Grandpa looking? Observe. Grandpa appears content and ready to cooperate. Okay. Oh god, really? Okay. He doesn't appear interested. Examine proboscis! You motion to Grandpa to approach and point to the thin protuberance. Grandpa silently peels close to the bars and fully extends it towards you. A minuscule needle extends from its tip. And there appears to be one more thing you must admit, if only for the sake of property. Do you want glue? Invisible Skirtum started in July? Holy heck. The rest of the year and Christmas. Why do you guys start so early? What do I do with Grandpa? Do you want the anthropoid? Should I give him blood? I don't know. Put a Christmas hat on Grandpa. I'll try to propose this as you step away from the bars. Okay, we already examined the stomach content. Examine proboscis. He still needs some food, so let's give him some food. Oh. God, that's scared me. Right. Finds it palatable. Here, have some bread. Meals appears to be sufficient. Okay, do you want another anthropoid? Its dark flesh has been sated. Wait, what did that say? I didn't read all of it. But it may arouse it again very soon. Okay. Alright, so he doesn't want any more flesh. How about some soap? Okay, he threw up again. Here, I'll give you a jackfruit. Finds it palatable. Alright, there we go. Right. I think that is enough feeding for today. Yep, 3 out of 3. Cool. Examine stomach content. He dropped the telescope. Oh no, it's a flashlight. Hold on, I can take this. Ah, waste bin. Oh, there's a code. Ah, wait, do I know it? A classic of alchemy. Read now. On 3 venture of 3 prudent when on the virtue of the prudent when dealing with devils of seen or unseen, the splendorous and terror of God's creation inhabit the world of both seen and unseen, and just as one will not grapple with a lions lest they be a fool, one will not approach a being of the mind or aether without foreknowledge. Therefore, there are beings with no form, hiding between towering columns of air and only appearing by slipping into the heart or mind of evil and unclean men. But still, there are more beings which straddle the realm between the seen and unseen. Creatures feeling through the air to see the heart or mind of men. If it is only by God's grace and his angels and servants crushing these beings under heel that a magician might compel them to the magician's will, and so a magician must be perfectly clear and unerring in intent and ritual granted by to us by God, or else the devils, seen or unseen, will devour them, that being their nature. On the nodding of devils of a particular type, certain devils or a particular nature of a particular nature are nourished by the element of fire. Others by attention and prayer given to their idols, and still others by strange and more obscure means. By God's grace, the requirement for nourishing a devil as part of a contract only requires a token of these givings, that is, a symbol. If a devil hungers after flesh and would strip a man to his bones in its devouring, the devil's hunger and nature shall, which thirst for flesh, can be held in abeyance in the ritual act of giving blood in only a few drops. However, the contract must be completed in full. For if the magician errs and does not provide the devil instructions and guides the devil once abjured to do no harm upon the magician, will return to his devouring nature. Simple paper doll. Do I need to give him a picture of Papa as well? What's the code for the waste bin? I wonder if that's somewhere in study corner. Look over documents. Position note. Paper doll 2. Other paper doll. Oxygen life. Radiograph. Acquisition note. Server note. Shell note. Did we see a code last time? I don't think we did we? Termination procedure. Read more. Keep running 504. Oh, the code. Okay. 323245. Wait, is that... Might not be the one... Might not be the right one, but... 323425. Wait, did I do it right? I don't think that's actually the code for this. Study corner. Look over documents. The bin is locked safely on purpose. The code... Oh, okay, it is. 323245. Okay, 245. Three, two, 3, 2, 4, 5. The lid unlocks with some effort. You move the heavy lid off the bin. Oh, it's a photo of a young man with a very long hair. Wow. Okay. You recognize this face, kicks a cascade of emotions and meaning deep within your psyche. Why is there a photo of my father? I'm assuming. Why is there a photo of my father inside the waste, the biohazard bin? Okay, tangible symbol. Okay, we've collected every document apparently. Let's go to Grandpa. Okay, let's teach him first. Teach you the word meaning. Okay, come on, Grandpa. I feel like the longer the word, the easier time he has with it. Come on. Almost there, Grandpa. I need to focus on the Pentagon there. Okay, there. I can't look at the words, otherwise... Otherwise, just like, I'll miss when it moves. Meaning, part of vocabulary and vocalization module J11, metacognition / higher thoughts. General pronunciation comments done. Module comments see below. We further delve into abstraction with Whiskers, partially or perhaps for the most part for the purpose of determining the origin of its recollections and that precedes its death. Dr. Hart has begun to theorize that that in the process of death, the structure of Whiskers is compressed back into the morpholactic nucleus, and then later, upon re-establishing the nerve net that laced through its spines, it slowly reassembles and redeployed as needed. I do not think this is the case, for I can plainly see that that for growth cycle in which Whiskers is not receiving our pronunciation and vocabulary lessons, that its capacity general for comprehending its environment is greatly diminished. And in the stimulated conversation we carry out, Whisker struggles to, greatly, or else does not participate. In any case, we will press on with our lessons and heed Dr. Hart's caution regarding terminating the growth cycle before Whisker's allotted growth time passes, or if it appears to be becoming just a little too competent at appearing human. Okay, I think we can teach it one more word. Symbol. This again. Please let this be the last time. Oh, okay. Almost, come on. Eight, okay. There you go, okay. Come on. Finally. Oh. wasn't too bad. Meaning, partial vocabulary word, cognitive thoughts, and general communication. There is nothing. Module comment. There appears to be nothing written here, or if there was, it was thoroughly erased. Okay, Grandpa has had food. He has been taught. So let us examine proboscis. He successful attempt. There appears to be one thing. Okay, maybe after I give him the dolls. Offer model doll doesn't appear. Okay. Attempt to communicate. Hello, Grandpa. Okay. Hi, Grandpa. My God, is he growing glasses? Okay. Wish. Grandpa loudly clears its throat before gently responding in a lucid, well-projected voice. Ah, you're asking about your wish. Hi, Grandpapa. When you wish for me to come back, that is when I knew I would. Your desperation was strong, and your wish for your parents, well, it was given to me. What I want, I'll give you what you want. You know I love you. I am for you whatever you want, and I love you just as much as you love me. But desperation and love is not enough. People deep down know they can't get what they wish for without some transformation. There is something that sits at the root of everyone's soul that understands the separation between them and eternity. You may desire something, but you know you will not get it without some movement on your part. So it is not enough to just wish, which you may know will not work. You must wish and a little more to transform your intentions into something that might fruitify. Big words, Grandpa. Or for desire to become reality. Okay, what about your shell, Grandpa? That's a nice shell you got there, Grandpa. Ah, you're asking about my shell. Oh, well, you see, I like to have something to grow in, something shaped like a person. It just helps me to have something surrounding me when I don't have skin. My whiskers don't do the growing. My whiskers? Yes, you know, the hairy little things. I am part of it, and it is a part of me. However, my whiskers are what heard you wishing for me to come back, and so they went to work in the shell you provided. The shell also helps you envision me as what you desire. You have such nice imagination. If I weren't in my shell, you'd have my whiskers exposed and knitting together my face. That might interpret the feedback loop of my reading your desire, and then acting upon the desires I have read, and then once again reading your reaction. We wouldn't want that interfered with. The material of the doll you put down is good fit. It's not the most comfortable, but it's quite flexible, and thankfully my shell was able to adjust nicely to my growth. It's good to hear, Grandpa. It's very good to hear. Alright, what the bio... Hold on, I need some water. The calming music is Such a weird juxtaposition. Such a weird contrast. Contrast. God, I can't speak. I can't speak today at all. To what's going on here. You're asking about the medical waste bin. I believe it's locked up. I heard them punch in the code many times as they placed part of burned up dying self into the bin. They often forgot what the code was and had to go check on the wall where they were always tapping up sheets upon sheets of information. So much that the new papers would cover the old. What do you think you would find in there? Like, I don't like how Grandpa has like a jiggly chin. It's so freaking weird. Well, perhaps something they did throw trash inside from time to time, bits of paper and so forth. I remember seeing a man who looked quite like me. His daughter had given him a photo of her new boyfriend. Ah, that's why. That's why there's a picture of Dad in the trash. He threw it into the bin in disgust and joked with one of his colleagues. It may still be in there for all I know. Okay, about language. You're asking about language. Well, the more you taught me, the more I was able to learn myself by hearing what you are thinking and saying. A week ago, I could speak a little bit, but I was less of what you imagined me to be, and not the talker that I am at the moment. Part of what I'm saying is, of course, made up of what you expect me to say. I think I am very comfortable being open and honest with you because I am your grandpa and I love you. And certainly that makes up a part of what I am. However, there is a part of me deeper down, the thing that created me, that undying nucleus. It is answering for me as well as is unaffected by whoever might shape what I become with their thoughts. Okay, little friends, the little amoeba stuff. You're asking about my little friends? Well, yes, they come from me. They grow around me in pots of flesh and flesh and protoplasma. Think of them like dreams. Maybe I'll explain. Have you ever had a dream that was sort of like a bunch of people, places, and events you experienced all mixed up together and jumbled up? It's a sorting through and disposing of the refuse of the mind. My little friends are like that, refuse. And in ridding myself of them, I am casting off the excess material I did not use in developing life forms. Anyone who comes close to me, well, they are my eyes, my nose, my skin. Their thoughts become mine and shape what I make. However, when I was alone for so long, I didn't have a lot of people near me. What you are thinking and expecting of me is shaping what I am saying, how I'm saying it. Do you understand? And so, because I do not have enough input from my surroundings in order to put the material to use, the material falls off my body, crawls away, and usually dies. I am able to make the most of my material when someone is looking right at me, projecting who I will be, like you are now. What are you thinking and expecting of me is shaping what I am saying, how I'm saying it. Do you understand? Grandpa's proboscis. I don't want to hear about your proboscis, Grandpa. Oh, no. Alright, tell me about the proboscis. Ah, you're asking me about my proboscis. Oh, no, I did not want to ask you about your proboscis. Put that away, Grandpa. It's just a little tube I keep to help me feed on blood. You could say it is my real mouth, but it's not really a mouth. It appeared because you fed me flesh. One of those little friends you found, I think. You feeding me flesh was a symbol, a proposition, if you will, that you wanted to hold up your end of the bargain with regards to your wish. If someone is willing to hold up their end of the bargain and let me feed on them with my proboscis, then they can move on to the next step of agreement, providing me with symbolic instructions. I hope that helps clear things up. Oh, you have another question. Do I like the blood? Well, my whiskers, I believe they do like the blood and the flesh. It's strange. They are me, and yet they are now me. I am bound to them, and they control me, and technically, yes, they did make me. However, we're the one who really grew me. We're the one who really grew me. In some ways, those whiskers, they are me, or a part of me, or am I a part of it? That part is much more animal-like. Whatever might happen, know that I will always love you, and because it controls me, I might not be able to act how I would like, even if I do love you. Uh-huh. Okay, goodbye, Grandpa. Okay, do I examine proboscis? Do I give you blood, Grandpa? Oh, okay, I give Grandpa blood. Grandpa has appreciated your blood offering. It will receive a symbol or totem from you now, though only one per offering. As the blood-fed proboscis retracts back into the folds of fabric, you step away from the bars. That sounds nice, yeah. Okay, so I need okay, you can have my mother doll. You approach the bars and hold out the mother symbol you created. Grandpa Spice quickly reach out and envelop the doll before drawing back. The doll quickly vanishes within the folds of Grandpa's skin. Grow up. Constructing and then offering your mother's image, Grandpa, symbolically sated by blood, instills in you a concrete sense of completion. Grandpa gives you a soft, affirming grunt as it senses deep within your mind the ritual transformation of your desire. Although Grandpa must receive both mother and father totem before fulfillment of your wish is assured. Do I feed Grandpa again? Do I feed him flesh again so he can grow his proboscis? Okay, have another one. Offering flesh with that Grandpa falls. Why are your proboscis like, okay, the proboscis is back.
Proboscis. I can donate blood twice in a row, I guess. Okay, alright, there we go. Right, here you go. Here's my Papa doll. Grandpa gives you a self-affirming grunt since transmission user desires. Knowledge you recently acquired has given you access to a new conversation topic with Grandpa. Completed contract. Right, let's communicate with Grandpa. Let's talk a bit. Hi, Grandpapa. Alright. Completed contract. Thank you so much for completing the contract. I'll definitely help you out with your parents. Just give me a little time and I'll be ready to act. I think you'll be very happy. Your grandpa is very happy too. You did it all by yourself, and you know, I couldn't have helped you if I tried. I really would have not have liked to, well, I did not want you to not complete the contract. I would have hated that. But do you understand why I would have had to? Maybe you don't. So much of your lives are made up, and yet what comes to pass was always once fiction. You doubt yourself and your plans before they're even begun. And you believe what is in front of you as if these essences of things was not something you put there long ago. Too much doubt can suffocate even the surest thing. God, my throat is trying to dry up and I am losing brain cells quickly. Only with patience and growth and nurturing does something become what it will be, as you soon shall see. Okay, goodbye, Grandpa. Okay, I think we're good. We can end the week here. All right, the contract is complete. Grandpa is going very well. Week 5. I met with Adrian one final time in order to see if I could not reach some sort of resolution regarding her emotional trauma. In these past few weeks, according to the reports of her teacher and peers, she has shown a remarkable transformation in conduct. I would also add my voice to this consensus. It seems as if in our time together, much has changed for the better. I'm not suggesting our meetings were the sole source of her sea change. I think something has happened in her home life that has reorientated Adrian completely. She seems to suggest as much, at least in her usual esoteric way when we last spoke. Something tells me something may have changed with Grandpa. Yes, well, something did change. I wrote down her words verbatim here. I went downstairs like I always did, but I sort of felt like something was different. My parents weren't arguing, and I felt something had changed with Grandpa too. There was a weird noise, but I wasn't afraid. Grandpa? Oh my goodness. Wait, did he make my... I think Grandpa made me new parents. I think Grandpa had to leave, but before he left, he made my parents nice. He reached inside and changed them. That was my wish. Ah, maybe even what I was growing wasn't really my grandpa. Grandpa left what I was growing behind. He's gone now. He moved quickly out, and I don't know where, but I'll always love him. I dismissed Adrian soon after, letting her know it was a pleasure getting to know her. Despite my apprehensiveness about the speed of the turnaround she has made, I cannot see any reason why Adrian should be considered for further evaluation. And as a counselor for Adrian, let it be known that I believe she is of sound mental and emotional health. I'm pleased to see things turn out this way, and if I may make a brief addendum, by happenstance, Mrs. Richardson bumped into the Hart family the other day while running an errand. She told me the parents were a little odd, but very pleasant, and quite clearly they adored their child. Oh God, she's smiling. She still looks like she has a peanut allergy. Like she has every allergy known to man. Why is her face so puffed up? And that she had never seen Adrian happier. You know what? I'm happy for her. I'm happy. God, that was uncomfortable. Our two endings in Growing My Grandpa. Okay. Alright, cool. That was Growing My Grandpa by James. Truly unsettling stuff. Wow. Hello. Okay. That was quite an interesting game. Very unsettling. I did not like that one bit. Let's go over here. Let's go over here and just forget about this. Yeah, we grew a big, strong, healthy grandpa. Delta 4, thank you. Oh my goodness. Alright. Okay. Before we continue, I think I'll need to go take a bathroom break because I have been drinking a lot of water because this game has a lot of reading and my throat got dry. Right, but here's the schedule. Since you guys beat the the community challenge, I guess we need to move on to Alien Isolation. Alright, okay. Let me mark that as complete, actually. Mark as complete. Congrats, everyone. I've been thrown to the Xenomorphs once more. Honestly, at this point, it is just a yearly tradition. Alright, I'm gonna put that away. And I will be right back. We'll take a little 3-minute break, kind of ish, maybe. We'll play Alien Isolation for like, I want to say maybe, let's see, like an hour and a half. Okay. And then maybe we can play it a bit more later on, or it could be in the next stream. I don't know. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting you guys to beat it so quickly. All right,
I'll be right back, y'all. Take a little break. PRB.